our spring into beauty in our Los Gatos office. I'm Heidi. I'm one of the physician assistants here. I've been practicing in aesthetic medicine for almost 20 years, if you can believe it. So I'm here today to kind of talk about consult. Prior to our spring into beauty event, we are going to offer complimentary consults prior to coming that night, so you have an idea of what your aesthetic journey plan is going to be. In a consult, we typically cover 4 kind of main areas. First is skincare, second is injectables, third, skin resurfacing, and fourth, lift and tighten are the categories that we have here at L&P. What I ask patients when they come in new to me for a consult, I always ask about what their main goals are. What are they trying to achieve? Secondly, I will ask if you've done any aesthetic procedures prior to coming in and see me. Skincare is then the next kind of section I talk about. Medical grade skincare is going to have higher concentrations of active ingredients. Any of the skincare is going to either extend your results with the other things that we do in the office and or work synergistically to give you an overall better result. The basic minimum skincare, if you're investing in your aesthetic journey, would be a sunscreen, some sort of antioxidant, most of the time that's a vitamin C, and a retinol, retin-A, prescription tretinoin. I'm going to talk about the injectable category next. So injectables, we have a bunch of different injectables to offer. So we have neuromodulators. The neuromodulators, the Botox, the Dysport, and the Daxxify are probably like the most popular thing that patients start with because they've been around. Botox has been around for over 20 years and everybody kind of talks about them. They're pretty relatively quick and easy to get done. There's really not a lot of downtime to them. So those are definitely popular procedures. We have hyaluronic acid fillers. We have PRF Easy Gel, and Sculptra, which are in the more regenerative injectable category. I'm really now getting into all this regenerative stuff, so I'm really loving PRF Easy Gel in particular and some Sculptra. And you can combo those together with your neuromodulators because they do totally different things. So next we'll touch on resurfacing procedures. So these vary in depth and downtime based upon the depth. Kind of starting out device for many people is BBL, which is broadband light. So it's a very superficial procedure. It still stimulates collagen. It uses some gel, treats red and brown pigmentation as well, but there's really little to no downtime. So next we get into Moxie, which is kind of like this mid-level resurfacing device. It's considered non-ablative. So again, that just means that there's less downtime. Then you can get into ablative procedures, which would be Halo, or our new Ultra Clear device, which can be customized for resurfacing. Then some of you that don't want any heat or cannot have any heat, so what do we have for these patients? Microneedling is a great option for those patients as there's no heat related to it. We have a skin pen that creates these tiny open wounds or controlled channels into your skin that then creates a collagen response. So you can do the microneedling with hyaluronic acid, you can do it with PRP or PRF, which again requires a blood draw, or you can do that procedure with exosomes, which are basically growth factors derived from another source, not your own. Then we have lifting, which I don't like using that word at all because in my professional opinion, only a facelift will truly lift your face. However, things like Morpheus 8 and Ultherapy can firm the skin and create potentially more of a visual effect in lifting, but don't be fooled that these are going to replace a surgical facelift. They are just different options to slow down the aging process. You come in for a consult, we'll touch on all these and we'll spend more time on the things that seem appropriate for you and your goals. I probably will always recommend some sort of skincare that goes along with your choice and kind of what you want to do. I am not going to force anybody to do anything. I'm going to basically, how I operate is take your goals, skin type, ethnicity, how much downtime you're willing to give, but I will be there to give you a plan and I will give you options so it Hopefully you have more than one option, most people do. But you'll have options and then you can kind of figure out what fits best into your lifestyle with respect to your goals and with respect to your budget also. Can't wait to see you in our Los Gatos office if you haven't been here yet. It's beautiful. Here's a flyer, give all the instructions, and we look forward to seeing you in March.